All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 1 in round number 2 between Dexn and Ozligath. We have Dexn as the USF, and on the other side we have Mr. Ozligath as the Vermont. What are we seeing? What we are expecting, Mr. Debacle?
Ozligath's trying to intimidate Dexn, bringing the terror and straight away locking in camouflage to machine guns. Dexn keeping his options open, starting with a barracks and a rifleman, and he's bringing to the table heavy weapons, advanced infantry, and spec ops.
Yeah, well, Hill is always USF territory, right? So I'm expecting that Dexn will capture an interesting build order there from Ozzy, starting double pioneer and the Ketten.
Yeah, Ketten can be very mischievous on this map, and if it decides to go for the comms cables, that extra vision is very potent.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. No MG start though from Ozzy, starting with a Grenadier, so not the camo MG right away.
Yeah, interesting to lock that in, and I guess he probably is worried about the Jeep, maybe because he likes Jeep so much, so he just wants to protect against that.
We have riflemen taking the field.
I think camo MG is decent against the Jeep because you should get off the first volley and do a lot of damage before the Jeep comes around the flank.
Yeah, it is a detector unit though, so...
yeah, so he will see you really early on.
If you're a little bit sloppy, you can pay for it.
And Ozzy is in the first engagement there. It's a bad engagement from Grenadier against a rifleman
face charged by a rifle.
Soft retreating to base.
Yeah, Dexn not worried about the MG, it seems. But Ozzy straight away recognizing this and calling one in from his tier 1 building. Now, pretty good map control for Ozzy though on the back of this.
Really good first engagement there for Dexn. It might not look that impactful, but it was really nice. Maybe with the MG it will turn though.
It's taken a lot of health off that Gren. Well, not a lot, but you know, enough to be annoying. But Ozzy able to just reinforce in base, so it's not a good engagement for Dexn to maintain right outside the base there.
Yeah, he should definitely fall back though.
Looks like he is trying to catch this Ketten card out, but it's too fast. Rifles did force off one of the pioneers on the beach. And does he now just staring down his cutoff? Got that camo MG set up on the rifle. It's going to get... Oh, wow.
Not getting suppressed.
Somehow. There are enough models in the right side of that green cover. Now, Ozzy looking for the high ground now.
Yes, the high ground now. Anakin.
They're going to send that rifle home. And Dexn taking a commanding control of the beach side now.
Yeah, nice realization from Dexn that he won't be able to win the hillside, so he shifted his focus to the beach.
I thought that Ketten was going to do some pushing on the scouts, but it looks like it's just locking in the cap.
Oh, scout has to retreat!
Early bars in the tech for Dexn before his support center. So this is going to make those rifles really strong. And Ozligath doesn't have any quick light vehicle to call in. Not that, you know, the A-Rad is quick.
Jesus, the amount of Dexn memes in chat will be insufferable this game, Kappa.
Dexn will try to play without miss this game.
But how you can play without miss? I'm sorry.
The riflemen are going to finish off the cap before getting out of there. Trades a couple of models for that map control. Probably the right call. Pioneer's not in a position to get any real meaningful damage on them.
Dexn playing really rifle heavy. 4 riflemen with bars.
Another USF player just disregarding the lack of casualty clearing, and it doesn't matter to him. Med tent going up now, though, is going to help keep those rifles nice and healthy.
If you have enough units on the field, that's it. Okay. You don't lose any models, therefore the lack of casualty clearing does not matter.
True. We are going to slow down on getting back to the field now as our manpower takes quite a hit.
Commander, we've lost a sector.
And Dex is still in control of the hill. Ozzy was never able to get the full cap there.
Really unfortunate. Ozzy bringing up the half track now in response to these rifles, so might see grenades tech soon after for Dexn to deal with that.
Oh boy.
A munitions point is being attacked.
Dexn's just got 0 manpower at the moment. He's just taking a lot of casualty heavy engagements and he's paying for it.
Wilco. Reinforce as required, Commander.
He's dead. Return fire.
Crates of grenades are on their way.
Got the half track taking commanding position on top of the hill, and Dexn doesn't really have an answer. Grenades going in now, but that's just going to slow down his healing and reinforcement.
Not sure if you want to use the as your main anti-tank there, especially since the 250 is, or 251 is not known as a dive unit.
Yeah, I think Ozligath's just going to be able to out-micro these rifles. I'm already backing off and sensing the AT snare, but this rifle's looking very low, so if it chases, it could get lucky. A bit too slow on the chase.
We're losing a fuel point.
I think it's with 62 munitions income. I think Ozzy needs to start spamming down some mines and force. There we go. Yep, some mines going down the center now, and force Dexn into an engineer pick. Force him to spend more manpower. He really can't afford at the moment because he's taking a lot of manpower bleed.
Enemy forces are
Panzer
converging
Grenadiers on the
fuel
field
point.
with the most beautiful looking Vermont skin. Fallen leaves. So far, Dexn is trading relatively poorly, but I think that's to be expected as USF in the early stages of the game.
I feel like these bars didn't really do anything for us. I guess maybe we've got enough munitions now, we might start seeing double bars.
Well,
He's
he
going
needs to
need
tech up though first. He has no tech yet.
No support center.
Nothing.
Territory
We've got a
sector
nice
claimed by
camouflage
the enemy.
MG setting up on these rifles.
Leave him.
Is that per bar, Krogalice, or is that like his double bars 25%?
Infantry support research underway.
Here we go. Minesweeping starts.
It's not too bad.
But MG is now threatened.
Probably a little bit too late on the nade. I'm just gonna get away safely.
Panzer
Pentagon's now
Grenadiers
coming in on the flank, yeah.
are a problem now though.
Where the hell did they come from? Grenade.
He's just not trading very well with the half track.
Now upgrade
And,
Yoda the half track.
Well, I don't think he needs it, to be honest. I think the machine gun's doing an adequate job. I just would like to have maybe seen the, what do they call it in Terra?
The suppression
Heavy
one.
gunnery.
Yeah, but that's exclusive to camo.
Yes, of course, yeah. But I think he would have gotten more value out of it, maybe. Just considering he's gone for the unupgraded half-track option.
Victory point is under attack. We must act.
No quarter. So now we have Panzer Grenadiers going into
Victory
overdrive.
point is under enemy control now.
It's hilarious
Yeah.
how Panzer Grenadiers shut down whole USF infantry build orders.
It's making me think of like a fun strat to do with the half-track and do like a P-Grand battle bus, pop heavy gunnery, and no quarter, and then like jump them out as
You
they
mean
get stressed.
true mechanized warfare? Like Imperial, they would be proud of you.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm gonna
look at
try that
this
out.
legal mine. On the main
Where is it going
road.
down?
On the main road, on the 5-pointer that's getting decapped.
Keep it together. Look, boys.
Sector gone. We must
Like
take it
this,
back.
this kind of beat game.
Oh, that's
ending
beautiful.
by-
I just found it. Yes, I was looking on the wrong end. But yeah. That's gonna eat whatever comes at it. And at this stage, the Dexn's looking strong enough. Maybe he's gonna go straight for tier 4. Maybe he feels like he can just pump out a Sherman.
Tier 1, Tier 4 build orders. Not a big fan of that.
Heavy MG spread out.
More Panzer Grenadiers on the way from Aussie. Oh boy. There's not even Stummel. It's just a good old MG42 half track.
Yeah, I don't think you need the Stummel, to be honest. I think the MG42 does just fine, and like I feel like you're better at keeping range and maintaining damage with it.
We've lost the territory sector.
Rifleman sweeping mines on retreat. Probably the second best way to sweep mines if you don't have a sweeper, because the damage reduction in retreat helps a little bit there. Unless you only have 2 low HP models and then they die to the mine.
Yes, as long as you're retreating with at least 3 models, I think.
Points being neutralized.
Not losing any on the path home.
The half track has a total of 6 kills. And that's actually not that bad considering how low DPS the gun is.
I was going to say, it's a bit of a shame that its veterancy rewards don't really make it more lethal. They're all kind of utility improvements. Panzergren's getting forced off by the poor runner there on the right. But Ozligath has taken the cutoff in response.
What is Dexn's plan? He has tier 3 up.
Oh, he went tier 3? 80 gun spam?
Ground onto GG because he will hit the Regal mine on the road.
Yeah, that could very well happen.
Point capture. I'm hit, man.
Oh, that will... No, Sheffy into GG because he will hit the teller in the middle.
Well, I'm just wondering if Ozzy's going to have enough to follow up on the Regal, or is it an insta-wipe on a Regal?
Oh, I'm not sure about the Sheffy. Ground is 1 shot. I'm not sure about Sheffy. I'm not a numbers guy, man. Numbers just
Do the math, nobody.
Numbers are just an illusion.
The Chaffee has arrived.
Bit of a dodge by the Pigrens. They should be able to win this, and they pop the automatic fire, forcing that rifle home. A couple of double bar riflemen coming out of base now. Looking pretty scary. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to bait the Chaffee over the teller. Wants to.
He gets the 250.
Unfortunately, loses the half track, yeah. Well, he got hit it on the way home, or has he got enough game sense, it feels like?
Never. How often do you see Wehrmacht 251 or Regal mines? To develop a game sense towards this thing, you need to play a couple of games against that. And it's so rare. True. No way he will see it.
I feel like he didn't just right-click it down the road, though. He definitely stuck to the right. So maybe he doesn't know it's a teller, but he thinks it's some kind of mine.
Sector gone.
We have Schlusstruppen on the way, which means tier 4 is up. Oh, Chef, something. I like that. Oh man. Chefy is using its frequency 1, I think, right? Looking for the...
Try and hunt this invisible kitten, yeah.
Terrorist units, man.
Keep going, kitten. No, not the hero kitten. Chaffee, the perfect counter to Ozligath's build, and just enough space while he waits for a tier 4 vehicle. We're only 8 fuel away
Map
from the
control
P4,
now shifted really back in favor of Dexn. It's really blue.
I think he bet too much on that teller and probably needed to have a pack gun to support his half track. Just went a little bit too long relying on the half track and Regal combo alone.
Yeah, maybe he wasn't expecting this Chaffee. I don't know.
I played too many games against USF to not be like have PTSD about the Chaffee, so I always kind of prepare for it. The Chaffee train's always at the back of my mind.
The good old Chaffee train meta. Have you seen those 8 Chaffies suddenly appearing out of nowhere and you lose
Territory
everything?
lost.
Ah, good old times. Or not really good old times, but you get the idea, Kiapa.
So, Gokuaga, I think is how you say your name. The idea is that you wait for the P-Guns to pop their ability and then you grenade them because they can't
Engineers
move
on the
fast,
field.
and then you should win the engagement. But that's why you don't want to pop your grenade too early, because then if they dodge it effectively, they can just pop that and then they win.
Taking losses.
I really hope Dexn picks Pershing so we can see KT versus Pershing.
Keep your heads down.
I would love to see that. We're getting Met Bunker up, so we will see if casualty recovery works on it.
Enemy
I think
movement near a victory
that's just
point.
way more manpower, cost investment compared to just the base healing, right? Like, so much more expensive.
Well,
Taking our victory.
considering he has 3 elite infantry squads, oh, Sheffy will hit them.
Yeah, but with no casualty clearing, right? There,
Yeah,
it's
even-
3.2
Yeah, but maybe he does not know that.
shortly.
And look at the Pioneer with a sweeper just moving up.
Well, no, he already has the med station teched in
Yeah,
on his base, so it's definitely too much manpower investment. What does he
Maybe-
know?
maybe he doesn't know that casualty clearing is not working.
I mean, yeah, I think a bunker after you've already
Territory
got
sector claimed by the enemy.
base healing is, yeah.
I think you can do that when you have a lot of elite infantry. When casualty clearing works.
Leave him.
Just
Yeah, Ozzy's got the
connect it.
fuel,
Again.
Dexon's got the mun.
Alright, we are back. Give me a second, I will restart the stream in 2 seconds. The game. Here we go. And we are back! One day we will figure out why this happens. On my main stream it's not happening anymore, only on the Meta Plays stream.
Reconnect with it.
Grab the M1. Start digging. Contact. Heavy
One of our munitions points is being neutralized.
Stand down.
We have 300 points. Confirmed.
Nate did nothing against the Obersoldaten.
It's done. Taking heavy fire. Engineers taking losses here.
They pushed us off a sector.
Pioneer's a little bit overconfident, trying to think they can win against the Obersoldaten.
Sector lost. No contact.
Ground infantry. Get down.
Assault half-tracks will lead our boys to the front.
It's on, boys. Stay low, guys. Grenade.
Pershing. Oh boy.
Got us in its fucking sight.
My Bane unit. You can't imagine how much I hate to play against it.
Get down. God damn. Taking losses. Rifles losing integrity.
Wait, is it on the field for you? Are you ahead of me?
I'm hit, man.
Ah. Ah.
Heavy MG spread out. Test out the kit. Upgrades in.
We don't hear me. What the hell? You should be able to hear me, but we don't. You don't hear. No, no, it's fine. Say something, please.
The munitions point is being attacked.
Crocodile says
Yeah, no, it's
we can
work.
hear.
Oh. Fucking
me.
hell. I know it should work.
Hello, hello.
Territory
here.
point is no longer under our control.
Yeah, it should work. One day we will have a stream without crash or a technical difficulty.
You can just imagine what I was saying.
Yeah. So we have a 250. Look at the burning wreck of the 250 in the middle of the road. It looks nice.
Rip. Yeah. The flames licking the carcass of the vehicle. Ozligath now, what? We got the option of the KT, but we're gonna build a P4? I don't understand this.
I would get P4 and then KT because of the reduction in income.
That's true. That's something I didn't consider. You're definitely right there.
Enemy activity near our munitions point.
Dexn is a billion years away from the...
Yeah, like I said, he needed... Because Pershing's not that expensive. It's only 180 fuel, so you could definitely fit in logistics. And it'd be so much closer to being actually able to get that Pershing in.
Krauts are pushing us back. We're down to 250.
He is not reinforcing currently. 680, right? Is the Pershing manpower?
700, yeah.
Ah, 700. So it's standard all heavy tanks. I thought that he's cheaper manpower wise. He's getting advanced logistics over the Pershing.
It's just, I think it's a bit late. I feel like it's a bit late. About 8 minutes too late. But I think if Dexn was going to go this rifle heavy from the get-go and only build a chaffee, I feel like as soon as he got the chaffee, he could have gotten advanced logistics afterwards.
So no battlefield clearing from
I missed the chaffee going down to the teller.
I talked about it for 2 minutes! Why you were talking about it?
I think I was eating some crisps or something.
Okay.
Fuck it up. Amazing. So I hope someone clipped that.
The funny thing, the sweeper was like 2 meters behind the chaffee.
We're losing territory.
Which made it like 10.
That sweeper range is completely variable, I swear. You know.
It's the same with the hitbox of mines, I swear. Sometimes you're a billion years away from them and you still hit them. And sometimes you're right next to them and they don't explode.
One time I had a weasel and an engineer very close, and like one single model of the engineer decided to stray onto the mine, and it blew up the weasel and the engineer squad, and yeah. I lost that game. It was very frustrating. It was like a 2-minute mine or something.
Requisition to frontline forces.
Panzer IV going home for some repairs. Dexn being able to hold the front line pretty well while he waits for his Pershing. His big boy. And Ozligath pretty close to his KT. Only about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So just looking at the medics there on a union strike. Wanting better pay conditions and balance from Relic.
They need more merit.
We should be able to buy all the battle groups for merit.
We're down to 200 points.
The M1, start digging.
That is true. This the Pershing has the extra element of Dexn's RNG to deal with, so...
How can we play without these?
Yeah, Dexn completely giving up on AT guns, and it makes sense because he has like an 80% miss ratio. So.
It's hilarious how both players are not really eager to take a fight because they're saving manpower.
Yeah, definitely a lull in the action, but Dexn just eking out a little bit more advantage with the double BP cap.
Well, Pershing won the Civil War, so maybe he will win this battle also. I think Pershing was the Civil War general.
But KT did win the race. It's on the field first.
Yeah, but it will be taking 1 to 3 business day tilts on the front line.
The micro, get it on that road, please. Why are people getting this, like, negating the speed bonus on their vehicles?
Pershing was a World War I general. Look, American war history is not my strong suit.
Captain Cromwell was an English Civil War general.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But the British Civil War is intense earlier than the American Civil War.
And Pershing hits the field as well, and probably hit at the same time.
They pushed us off a sector.
The battle of the big boys.
Oh man, I want to see how this goes.
Ozligath just trying to get his MG, but Pershing's gonna miss a shot on KT, go for the MG instead, and take some damage in return.
Well, technically, this battle group has the one-tap ability for the KT. You can use the snare shot of the Pershing and then use Black Dragon.
Oh. Yeah, Dexn does have quite a bit of munition saved up, and he's only about 1 CP away from, well actually, he's nearly at 4 CP, which means he can get Black Dragon.
But the question is, does Dex know about this anti-tank Overwatch combo from the Pershing battle group?
Well, he's going to need to get that Pershing to vet 1 first.
Oh, nice try with the retreat nade, but was a little bit too early.
Pershing being an absolute menace, and KT just struggling to match the pace.
KT is really slow, so Pershing could... KT has to be really careful. If it gets caught out of position by the Pershing, it will die.
Yeah. Really needs to sweep these mines. Ozligath's sending his sweepers the wrong way, but I don't think he's going to make the mistake of trying to go down the front way to beach.
I would be paranoid about mines as Dexn though, losing the Chevy earlier.
Yeah, there's so many mines littering the battlefield. Both players should be well aware of them.
How much is Black Dragon? 3 CP or 2 CP?
3 on its own. And it costs... Well, I can't see how much.
200.
I think it's... Ah, yeah,
Or
that sounds about
180.
right. Dexn just tends to miss a lot of shots with his AT guns, I guess. So he prefer not to get them.
Dex is playing the game by feel and not by statistics, so if a unit disappoints him, once too often he will not build it, even if it's the best unit in the whole game.
I think he's also like doing an effective job of avoiding tilt by not getting a unit that, you know, will miss with his level of RNG.
Dex is RNG.
MG42 looking to get wiped now.
Gets destroyed. Pershing Tiger got marked.
Pershing's
AT gun is doing a little bit of damage.
Much. Oh, decides to switch targets. The right move. Probably wants to take out the P4 first.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point. You have 3 command points available.
And yeah, you just can't keep around those screening infantry very long with that Pershing blapping away at them.
I thought we will see way more mobile game than with Pershing and KT on the field, but no one is eager to take engagements. They're just exchanging a couple of shots and then falling back. Like, is it more like a staring contest than a battle?
Yeah, it's a standoff for sure.
All team weapons, Commander. This should keep them in the fight.
So we have now the 5th... Oh, he's not going for Black Dragon. He went for the 5th man on support weapons.
No, Dexn, no! The Sitzkrieg in full effect.
Yeah, man. We are back on this front, on this western front line, when everyone is scared to attack. Oh, nice! Hit on the repair squads.
P4, a pack gun getting some good pens on the side there.
Pershing sweeps the mine.
Yeah. Pershing looking a bit low though. Gets the cruise shock on, but nothing to follow it up.
Pershing has to run though.
How much is that? 30. And all that just to decap the hill fuel. Somehow I don't think it was worth it.
Enemy activity near our munitions point.
Starts putting pressure on the AT gun now. Bit of a damaged P4 coming up. This could be risky.
And Dexn decides my enemy lost all his repairs, so I should do the same.
Screw my repair squad as well. We got big blubber rifles coming out of base though. Oh, Panzergren's going down to the mine. Devastating for Aussie.
Aussie some heavy losses there for sure.
Yeah. Maybe stayed in there a little bit too long and has lost too many sweepers.
He needs to reinforce the AT onto the 5th man to get the bonus of the ability that I don't know how it's called.
What is it? Rapid reposition or
Reports of
something?
enemy movement near our victory
I think that's
point.
the other one. Wait,
Bolstered.
bolstered.
Rate of fire. Yeah.
They've captured a victory
Bolster.
point.
Target secure.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad option, Key Hunter. Going for the Shermans, but he'd also need to build tier 4, and he probably wants the resources to remake his Pershing in case he loses it.
But also team weapons. If you have a when your team weapon is fully resupplied, you get, I think, rate of fire or something like, or rate of fire. It's from the Pershing battle group.
But I feel like Black Dragon would have been the play. Getting a nice snare shot and just backing the KT into the AT gun and wiping them both.
Well, I love my off maps, so I'm always in favor of off maps because they always make a lot
One
of
of our
boom,
munitions points is being
even if it's on an
neutralized.
empty field because the enemy reacted correctly. Oh, KT get look at the damage!
Stairs down.
And gets the penetration.
2 more shots.
Oh, Pershing
Knocked out a King Tiger.
just ekes it out. KT goes down. We didn't have Panzer officer quarters, which I think was a mistake. Could have gotten that KT up higher vet and vetting up a little bit quicker. But Dexn taking a pretty strong lead now as we reach into the 33rd minute of this game, this opening matchup.
Sector lost. No contact.
Yes, I think Dexn must farm all of his terrible RNG in auto match just to get some really good RNG in tournaments.
So
Aussie's not. He's just gonna have to save up for another KT. He's gonna have to try and save manpower with the Pershing on the field.
well, to be fair, that's the only thing that he can do. P4s are useless against the Pershing. Like, even if you 4 P4s, you will still lose.
Ready for action. Rifles reinforced.
And we've got the double AT gun now with the bolster, so I don't think any Pershings are going to be able to approach that mid.
Aussie has the VPs to play around, so it's not the end of the world, but he will be boxed.
I feel like we've got a healthy Pershing now. I think we're going to see some dives. So
Yeah.
Aussie is hoping to get lucky with some mines, but I don't see a lot planted. Only that one on beach.
AT gun has to run. Pershing might have won the war.
AT gun going to try and stick it out, but he's getting pushed by a Vet 3 rifle. Ooh, okay. P4 goes down.
And that's clear, but AT gun, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Enemy movement
Yeah.
near a
that's
victory.
GG. Great, exciting game. Pershing just clicked the button, won the engagement.
Pershing is so broke, man. It basically shuts, unless you have a really strong late game tank destroyer, the Pershing shuts down everything else.
I can't believe it gets like increased pen on that ability as well. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I'll be using the Pershing more often.
Pershing is nuts, man. If the right tree where the Pershing is, it would have been slightly better, except the half-tracks, combat half-tracks, which are overtuned.
I think Tony's right. Who knows what Aussie could have done with an extra 175 manpower, you know?
Fair enough.
70 munitions.
He was not aware that medics don't work.
Aussie, listen to us. For game 2. Although he'll probably be playing US Armored again, I imagine.
Armored is banned.
Oh, you're right.
Alright. Let's get up with game number 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready for game number 2? We have Mr. Ozligath as the
trained and ready to go.
British. On the other side, we have the Mighty Dexy. I love this nick. Dexn as the Wehrmacht.
So, straight away, Ozligath relying on his colonial soldiers, locking in Indian artillery, and Dexn trying to get the element of mechanized battle group to help him leverage an advantage in this matchup, as we are again on Twin Beaches. Aussie opening with a double sapper into a section, and Dexn going for a Ketten into a Gren.
Indeed. Captain feels like getting more popular on Twin Beaches.
It's so good.
You know, I wanted to make a famine joke when you said Indian were picked, but I refrained from that.
Jeez.
An infantry section is
Might
present.
get your casting license revoked now. But yeah, I think this could be a good battle group for this map. We might see a little BL 5.5 action. We've got nice long map. You can sit it in reasonably safe areas.
It got buffed. It's now more durable, and at Veterans 1 it joins the Recce Flare with some frag shells.
It dropped a CP as well down to 1 CP, so you can get it earlier as also.
Yeah.
I've been using it a bit in my games, and it is a lot of fun.
At the beginning you saw it a lot, but now it kind of died out again.
Yeah, people do get bored as well. You know, they like to vary up their gameplay.
I'm never sure about certain people on Auto Match. I think certain people on Auto Match they play to win no matter
A
what.
new infantry section is ready
True.
for battle.
Yeah.
Alright, map control relatively decent for Dexn. He will get the cutoff, I think.
But double section's gonna force that back.
Oh, the cutoff
Fire lines broken.
gets decapped.
We have sectors isolated out there.
But Aussie gaining control of the triple fuel, and that cutoff's only for about 10 seconds. So I think Aussie overall ahead in terms of map control.
Yeah, also winning the first engagement there. MG42 on the way. I'm
The hill
completely...
field captured. Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the hill field capture and the sappers are gonna be very annoying to dislodge now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really conflicted about MG42 against Brits, because on the one hand you need it, because grants are not that good, or they get really badly beaten by infantry section, but the Recce package at the off-map, or on-map,
Infantry section
negates all MG play.
I mean, and the grenades. Like, if you're a little bit too close to a section in cover, that MG is gone.
Yeah.
If you make one small mistake with setup, you're done.
I think in the
We've got
current
the-
meta, Bish Bash Bosh,
A fuel point is being overrun.
with USF not having casualty clearing and not being as dominant as it used to be, I think British feel more viable.
But also, I don't think Aussie knows that. So
Fair enough, maybe he does not know that casualty clearing is bad.
he's not going to be at risk of the dreaded double healing this game, at least. You know, so he's up on manpower already. But I think Brits are just a solid all-round faction. They play really well. The training just makes every unit stronger, you know.
And
You can kind of match their marks pound for pound for their officer quarters.
And Brits force you into tier 2. You can't play Panzer Grenadiers against Brits due to the Bren.
The enemy
And Veterans 1 of the infantry section where they do bonus damage when they're in cover.
Yeah.
So we have seen how well Panzer Grenadiers perform against USF. So you kind of forced it to tier 2, which has its interesting, unique interactions with Humber and 221, but overall, it feels more solid.
I am also surprised we didn't see an Aussie pick, because that seems to be so
The
strong
enemy has pushed
at
back
the
from
moment.
our sector.
But I think we're looking at maybe a Stug D and maybe a couple of Stuarts or a few AT guns to try and deal with it. I think that's where this game's heading.
I think Jägers... I'm not sure if they will win against Brand sections, but Brand sections are just on steroids, so it does not matter. They're basically Obersoldaten. However, since you're more in cover with Jägers, you want cover hugging and not run around with them that much because of their horrible moving accuracy. They're not as vulnerable to the British Veterancy 1 as Panzer Grenadiers are.
Fueled up.
Got early nade coming out for the Gren. It's going to get moved into safety, but a 2-2-1 following up. No infantry support now for Mighty Dexy as he locks in healing.
2-1 is on the field, doing some nice damage. Aussie's overstaying his welcome, might get wiped on retreat. Humber is on the field.
Sector lost.
Will
We've got an AC gun
Aussie
following
commit?
up.
Sector lost.
The infamous dance between Humber and 2-1, who will win, will basically
I think-
decide how the next 10 minutes of the game will look like.
Yeah, I feel like you need to rush this. Yeah, and he gets
And
it.
he gets it.
Gets out of there before he hits the snare too, so that's a perfect engagement for Aussie.
AT gun immediately gets cancelled by Aussie.
Rifles have been made
That's the right
available to
move,
us.
yeah. So Aussie now can go hunting for that Ketten with his Humber. He's just got to worry about
Losing a
mines.
munitions point to enemy action.
Dexn immediately rebuilding the 2-1.
Yeah, I think that is the right choice also, and probably taking Panzerbuchse earlier. I think maybe he should have gone for Panzerbuchse straight away because he knew that he didn't have great early fuel control, so he should have been expecting.
The thing is with preemptive
vehicle.
Panzerbuchses, if you get it and there's no vehicle, you have a useless unit.
It's true. You obviously can't show the 2-2-1 to anything, but on Tweed Beaches, it's kind of nuts not to have some kind of light vehicle.
I think if he would have screened with a Grenadier, just with a threat of a snare, he would have got away and upgraded the Panzerbuchse.
Enemy hands.
It was a
Yeah,
little
he
bit
just
of
took-
careless of keeping the 2-1 on its own.
Yeah, he took a bad engagement and didn't back off the 2-2-1, so they kept it in the fight. So definitely a misplay there by Dexn. Okay, still got a 2-2-1 without Panzerbuchse upgrading. Spidey does have the Gren there, but why are you making the same mistake?
Oh, I think Dexn is misplaying there.
Enemy has claimed a sector.
I think he is, yeah. I think he just needs to lock in Panzerbuchse, play it safe. Humber rotating now, so Aussie expecting the Panzerbuchse, but it's not upgrading yet. The humble Ketten gets found.
Will he get it?
Here, Ketten goes
Yes.
down.
Oh,
Nice stop there by the Humber.
the Gurkhas are on the field. Indian, Nepalese, elite infantry. I think they're more Nepalese than Indian, actually.
Yeah, the Gurkhas are from
Munitions point
Nepal,
has
you're
been
right.
overrun. Initiating rollout of
I think
battlefield commissions for
Indians
the
were
men.
maybe the Chindits. Although I'm still learning about that. But like Chindits were like a scratch group, I think, made up of a few different nationalities. Someone in chat will know.
We've lost
They
the
are.
sector.
Thank you very much. Take contact with troopers.
Dak can be very strong, but apparently, according to Jason, it's overpowered. You are starting to see some. Hopefully, we get to see some 1v1 elements in this tournament. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, as long as Berserkers are bad, no one will play with deck. The funny thing is that deck with Berserkers is stupidly broken because you can build up so much momentum and close the game at minute 15, and without Berserkers, you die till minute 15.
Yeah, you gotta get lucky with your assault disembark and your stug so you can last to the elephant. So I think Dexn not upgrading the Panzerbuchse, hoping to instead get lucky with the mine, baiting the Humber with the 2-2-1.
I'm just scared about the army size of Dexn. He has a really small army. And you can see that with the map control, he's really struggling keeping map. And the risk that is running with low map or with a small army is not only losing map control, but also running into overwhelming odds and then lose units, and then you fall even further behind.
Yeah, I think it is a struggle. Like, he's going to have to concentrate probably on beach at this stage, but hasn't really got to counter to the Gurkha nor the Humber. So I think unless he changes something,
Dexn is waiting for 4 CP to get Stug
yeah,
called
Stoss Stug, yeah.
Stoss called in.
I feel like
So a little bit more losses there to unlock 4 CPs.
Ozzy may be preempting that, looking to get the AT gun. I don't know if fuel control is quite strong enough to be able to go T3. I think it could give too much momentum to Dexn if he does go tier 3.
He has an AT gun on the field. I think you get infantry training and then go tier 4.
Do you get the team weapon training just to get the early like hull down on the or entrenchment on the 6-pounder?
No, I think team weapon training for 1 AT gun is not worth it.
Oh, that's a dead Humber.
Here we go, the dance, but AT...
I think you need to turn off the firing, right? You need to hold fire and if you're getting rushed, hold fire and run.
Yeah.
That's the only chance.
Don't reveal
But,
yourself.
Yeah, similar to what happened in Ozzy's first game.
Interesting. I was expecting to decall them.
Yeah, he definitely had the manpower for it. I mean, yeah, 8 rads could do quite a bit of capping. Maybe he's just going to try and get like 2 or 3 8 rads and close out the game.
Yeah, but Stug D is really strong currently because of the Stoßrücken bonkers, and I think the Adra Stug D basically bounces all the AT gun shots, so 1 AT gun is not really a counter to it.
No, you definitely want Stuarts if you're Aussie, so I think he's going to have to pause his tier 3 ideas and get a couple of Stuarts on the field to answer this 8 rad threat.
But I still love how Dexn is flooding casually 700 manpower.
Report just in. Enemy have 300 points left.
The dream of the Stug D is very much alive.
We're losing a victory point.
Second 8 riders on the field. He could get Jägers, he could get
under enemy control.
a flag. That's it basically.
So many options.
He could get Grenadiers, but I highly doubt he will boost Grenadiers.
Yeah, well, we've done a full revolution now. It's back to 8 rads.
Yeah, co-free life is a circle of life, man. You start at the 8 rad, go to the Stug column, and then go back to the 8 rad.
We're losing a munitions point. We're losing
Strong
a victory
force.
point to enemy action. Enemy.
AT gun shooting straight through the heritage ruin.
Victory point.
So AT gun can't shoot at you.
Yeah.
Territory sector lost, Commander.
So we have got tier 3 for Aussie. Thinking of some Crusaders. That's probably the best call. And we've got a Panzer Grenadier company going up for Dexy, so likely going for the Panther call-in.
Yeah, it will be Panther called in. It has Panzer Grenadier, it's interesting.
Yeah.
AT gun maybe?
Yeah, or maybe just wants a Panzer Grenadier to answer some of these
Yeah, but
all these
Panzer Grenadier...
rewarding British infantry.
India will use the veterancy one and they will win.
That's true. Yeah, I'm surprised. I think a Stoss could have been pretty helpful, but yeah, like someone said in chat, just 8 rads have so much more field presence, and you can see that with the map control at the moment.
We have foot guard on the way. We'll help against the 8 rads for sure.
AT gun just always on the back foot, can't seem to get any good shots off. Definitely risking it getting wiped if it sort of shows itself slightly overextended.
Double VP running into favor of Dexn currently, so Not as bad. No, the 2-1 can catch up.
They're losing a
Not
fuel
only
point
8 can
to enemy
catch up.
action.
All light vehicles, yeah.
I love really nice.
No,
Preemptive.
as much as I want to see the BL, I feel like it's
I'm not going to happen.
got some pioneers baiting over a mine in center. The guards are wisely moving to the green cover.
But they have to close in. The 8-rod outranges
Oh.
them. Oh!
We got the trench whistle,
Trench
but these guards
whistle!
are low.
But I'm not sure what
might
he's
go
expecting
down.
will happen.
No AT gun in a odd position. Smoke going out. Guards just get away. It's a lot of manpower to reinforce right when Aussie could probably get a Matilda out. Seda. We're going to delay that a little bit. AT not getting any convincing shots off. But Aussie ultimately winning control of that hill fuel. 8 raids having to get out of there.
Slight miss micro there from Dexn.
I mean, I guess.
Does Aussie have snares? Yes. Some.
Yes.
Ah.
Guards AT gun might save the last set. There's nothing to smoke out though. These A-Rads could probably pop smoke now. Image okay.
He decides to throw both
Dexn.
8-rads.
Couple of attack rounds. Get lucky.
Firm.
8-rad goes down. That's pretty lucky because that's pretty Pax micro right there.
How can we play without bad pathing?
Freaking 360s, man.
Ready to blow whistles, Commander. Give the word.
I think if you just kept them moving, they would have been able to phase through each other, but because he stopped one, then it just kind of messed him up. And we got the Matilda hitting the field, so this is a nice damage absorber until the Panther comes out. And it'll need to, because we've got a double AT gun set up on beach waiting for it.
And kids, don't go P-grids against the Brits.
Enemy infantry concentration.
Infantry section with Bren and infantry 1 will beat you before you make it even close
Territory sector lost.
to make
Yeah, but
it dead.
what about the 250 battle bus?
The 251 battle was.
Yeah, okay. We got a retreating Gurkha from a Pensabuxa. I guess he thought that could have been an 8-rad. Probably the right choice. So we got a big mechanized AT gun blob on the safe VP on beach. And Aussie just feeling around with his recce sections and flares.
Sweep.
MG, yeah, luckily gets out of there in time.
Second Matilda's on the way, I think. The Crusader.
What's
Look at the icons of Crusader and Matilda. Look how similar they look.
Yeah.
Like, I always call them wrong out.
We've got support elements tech there, so we might see the mighty danger shits on the field.
Oh, I don't mind the danger shit.
Yeah, I don't know if these guards, they're just... I guess we've got the infantry, what is it called? The volunteer infantry for Brits, but those guards are bleeding so much trying to fight these 8-rads.
You can't be on the open if you want to fight the 8-rads.
Yeah, I feel like they just need to be reserved to anti-dive, and you want most of your fighting done with the Matilda AT gun.
Oh, 2-1 found the mine. No, snare.
But is Matilda attempting to follow it up? It definitely appears that way.
Don't be on the people on chat, Jibber. This game is called Copy of Heroes 3.
Will be better trained in no
If people
time.
ask the name of fucking hell, man, people trolling other people. They just want to buy the game.
Oh,
No chasing.
I just saw a big red flash. But Aussie in a commanding position with nearly the entire central aspect of the map.
Panther is unlocked. Could be called in.
Got an entrenched 6-pounder.
Taken our territory.
Mine swept before that 8 rads could run over it. Guards again bleeding. Might get a grenade
Get
off.
the nade off, but get some... Oh, that might be juicy.
Too spread out. Almost gets the Pioneer on the retreat as well.
Claimed a sector.
He gets the MG
Does
now.
get the MG. Doesn't retreat it in time. Needs to keep pushing that recce section forward, but gonna miss the wipe on that Pioneer. Double AT setting up on the Matilda through mid. Crusader on the flank.
Don't blob your AT guns like this, Dex, so one shot is not killing both of them.
I think Ozzy needs to lock in the BL 5.5. I think that's the winning move. Just take out this. Take out the packs. Oh, don't destroy the MG. What?
Take it!
What is happening?
Looks like it Ozzy is not playing with MG.
Ah, that's a shame, because I guess it... Yeah, you could just keep it on the hill fuel. I guess it would just get wiped by the 8 rads. Crusader diving. No mines to stop it. One AT goes down, but it's right outside
Dexn
base.
is falling apart.
Yeah, is he just farming CP for the Panther?
He has the Panther unlocked.
He's waiting for the
Manpower. Panther is so damn expensive with 50, man.
So there's...
Here we go.
Surely Aussie's going to go for the... Oh, that's annoying. Misses.
More Crusaders all the way, and Dexn struggled for manpower.
Yeah, this Panther's got a lot of work to do as Tier 1 starts getting damaged. Oh my god, Matilda eats every pack shot.
It's
there.
okay. You don't want to build any Tier 1 units anyway, currently. Imagine building grenadiers.
Dexn's still moving into the artillery though. It takes a lot of damage on these packs. Aussie with the artillery saturation is going to get an extra 3 shots on the off map. Oh, sorry, 2 more shots on the off map.
The enemy's wavering.
Oh.
They're down to only 100
No, on
points.
map. What am I saying? Yeah, extra
Victory
3.
point lost. The enemy has control. Crusader cruiser finished.
Orders complete.
Double 8 red, man. Panthers on the field! I'm hyped.
Panthers read the brief and he's not happy about the job that he has to do. He's got a lot of heavy lifting.
Reports from the front. The enemy has 75 points left.
But Dex is running out of steam, or rather out of VP Swedish. Here we go!
In with the fight. No, he loses 1 Crusader. Oh my god. Yep, 1 down. Are we going to get the white Foss? No.
That was a lot of damage suddenly there from the 2-1.
Sprinting guards trying to look dangerous, but they're going to get found by the packs. And Matilda's going to get some side shots in, although...
No, he has to run. He's scared of the
force
nade.
back here.
Did they nerf the foot gun nade? Didn't they have the gunman?
No, I think they were just behind the gun shield. And they were just out. But I think all heavy nades stayed the same.
I swear they looked like less lethal.
I think just because he was walking out.
Losing a victory
okay.
point to enemy action.
Got
Smoke
some
dance.
Some intact grounds.
Yeah,
This Matilda's
Enemy
one
has
shot.
victory point now.
Here we
Goes
go.
down.
Out in the field.
Snare off, but he should get away. There is no follow-up.
Yeah, Crusader's still healing.
Hey.
8 Rad's about to wipe the Gurkha on the beach. So Panther completely flipped this game on its head. And now Aussie's very much on the back foot.
We're losing a munitions point.
Oh, we're getting a little too close.
We're losing a victory point.
Boys, it's finished.
Command point.
Panther is still running.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
8-1 veterancy free. Shit, I'll run the Crusader.
Victory lost.
Oh, off map on the Panther. Dexn is not seeing it.
Overrun.
Pioneers are in danger.
Squad leaders are ready
Luckily,
to
the A move saved him.
word.
Yeah, Ozligath's in a really ugly position now. Losing a Gurkha, Matilda, and Crusader in quick succession.
Point lost. The enemy has control.
He's not destroying the AT and he was scared. Now using mechanized assault. So now it's Ooga Booga time.
Sector overrun. The enemy.
How much Ooga Booga do you want? Yes, please.
Almost worth remaking the Ketten to tow that. Oh my god.
On the field.
How can we play without throw? No real reason to lose that 8 rad, but does anyway. Probably just freeing up some pop cap. Oh, the hero 8 rad ties to the recklessness.
And now he decides to throw the Panther.
Luckily, no mines down here.
I swear, if he goes
Probably
into the
wants to-
base, he will lose the Panther.
They've cut us off. Territory's out of supply.
We're only. I guess we're only 40 manpower away from another Panther, so you can afford to lose it.
Yeah, losing a Vet 2 Panther is a really smart idea.
We've lost the sector.
Yeah, how? I feel like the Crusaders just aren't working for Aussie, not with the double packs on the field, so. I feel like Aussie needed that BL 5.5.
Don't try to make this work, man.
Aussie in a very tricky position for Brits. Got to get lucky with the Crusaders. Got to get a flank on the ATs. Got to try and take these Achrads down. Find some Panzerbuchser.
Jesus Christ. what's-
Panther too slow. Yeah, so even though Aussie's lost a lot of units, he's maintaining the map control, got the cutoff on the other
And the Panther's
opposite
dead.
side munitions. Well, front armor's pretty strong though.
Yeah, because Aussie refused to go forward for side armor shots.
Yeah, luckily I had to respond to that P-Grand 3 center. Yeah, probably could have dived with the
Yeah, man, minute
Crusaders.
29 P-Grad Vet 0 against Vet 3 infantry sections. That's how you win the war.
Hey, it was a good decoy, you know.
An expensive one as well.
So Dexn just having to spend all of his manpower to reinforce his Ooga Booga strategy, and now he's at least 2 minutes away from another Panther.
At least by Veteran C1, please, Dexn. Make your Panzergrenadier slightly
We're
less
losing a
useless.
victory point.
They will attain veterancy through battle and honor.
Victory point is an enemy.
Through losses.
Oh, 8 Red gets caught out. So Aussie using these Crusaders perfectly, but he might lose one for the
Oh,
trouble.
both Crusaders might bite the dust.
Yeah, committing with both. Oh my god, this might be the throw of all throws.
Crusader gone.
Off map on the way for the AT guns.
We're losing a
It's
munitions
not
point.
going to come in
Enemy
time. Just gets with another Crusader, so Ozligath playing the economy battle probably wants to recap that fuel. Slowly whittling Dexn down to just a single Panther now.
Medium tanks are being called to the front.
Panther doing good work though.
Sector lost. Repeat. Sector lost.
This is such a messy game. And Aussie decides, let's get grads because why we need speed. Speed
Yeah, I
is
don't
just...
know about this.
I'm not a big fan of this attack. Especially against a Panther, man.
Armed medium tanks are available.
As much as you think I'm memeing, I reckon once you get triple Crusaders, get the BL 5.5, throw it down on the 80 guns, and then just dive the Panther. But there's soon to be 2 Panthers, so I think running out of that option.
Refitting a Crusader for a Grand. Grand will do nothing, man. It will bounce on the veteran Panther and we'll just get free veterancy.
And now with the delayed refit as well, gonna be a little while longer away from like the critical mass you need of grants to really push a Panther and maybe wipe an AT.
Did the Panther just hit his own Grenadier and nearly wiped it?
Yeah, Vet 3 Grand looking dangerously low, but gonna get out. Oh no!
Own mine!
Crusader blasted its own mine. Panther overextending. Sapper's running into a Vet 3 section. Panther 1 shot. Actually 2 shots, sorry. Okay. Not the BL 5.5, but maybe a 17 pounder. How about that? Oh my god! Guards, pick up the Panther. Dexn on 24 VPs.
3 point under enemy control.
Just not having the screening infantry through center. Remade an 8-rod instead of having resources for a Panther.
Why he used mechanized assault instead of smoke.
God, how can we play without throw? Such a like this. We were in for a game 3. This was looking so good. Just the Crusaders and Guards.
Well, we will see a game 3 next is toast.
We've lost the sector to the enemy.
Oh yeah, sorry. We have swapped. And but my memories of the fruits.
No worries. Oh.
The mighty Dexy surrenders, and that's GG.
Alright. I don't know what to say, man.
Holy shit. Wow, these aren't boring games. You know, maybe the game is the most balanced it's ever been.
He was doing so well and then decides to like, I will throw my units.
Yeah, just stuck that Panther out way too long and slept on the mid. Oh, man.
Poor Dexn. By the way, folks, Daniel will join me now. So you get a little bit of behind the scenes stuff. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for ace game between Ozligath and Mr. Dexn. We have Ozzy as the USF. On the other side, we have the mighty Dexn as Dag. What are we expecting, my dear friend Daniel? Who will come on top?
Deploying engineers
Ooh,
now.
that's tough, man. I think you know, the take for a long time has been USFOP, but we heard it from the devs themselves that DAC is overperforming in ones, and I do think that played well. There are some maps where DAC can be really effective. I think Tunis is one of them. It really favors blobbing to your cutoff gameplay. So I think we're going to be, given what happened in the last 2 games, I think we're in, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're in for a pretty good G3 here.
I love that Ozzy went for Spec Ops, because Weasel is the beloved unit of the community.
Weasel awaiting deployment.
Yeah, it's good against DAC, I think. It stands up pretty well to the 250 with support. The self-repair is really nice. And one thing that's really good is that it allows you to delay your heals, which matters a lot. Because even more than the Wehrmacht matchup, you know, the playing against DAC is all about hitting your timings so that you don't die to something like the Flak Fairlane or the 8-Rad or the Stubby Stug. So being able to save that fuel and get a faster vehicle out or additional vehicle, I think can make a big difference.
Well, now with Battlefield clearing being bugged, maybe Weasel Veterancy 1 heal and just AFK it in your base is the most cost-efficient way to get heal.
That's a really good point. Yeah, you're not even getting the a lot of the value out of the med tent now. So yeah, I don't know that it's really worth building if you can access heals somewhere else. So that's a good point.
Well, we'll definitely see how this will play it. They have double
So no
pioneer
PG
start.
gaming here.
We've lost a sector.
Yeah,
That feels like
which I think is fine. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't hate PGs as much as most people, but I do think that it's pretty much always okay to just not build them if you want. I don't feel like they're mandatory like they are for other factions to get the main lines in. You do lose snares, but I don't really think that's a huge deal.
Engineers on the
Yeah.
field.
We have MG spam from Aussies on the way. Would be interesting
Yeah.
to see how nerfed MG spam performs now.
Yeah, he only built one, and now he's going straight to ISC. I really think he could have used a bazooka squad before he teched up. Dexn looking to make a trade here. I don't think this is a good decision because
He
even if
won't
he gets
trade.
the Weasel. Yeah,
know
even if you get the
oh.
Weasel here, I don't think you want to trade your 250 away.
They pushed us
Wow.
off the sector.
So fortunate. 4 HP. Weasel was below 10 HP as well, so both players just barely getting away with it there. But yeah, I don't like that dive. I think if you get that trade, you're behind as
Yeah.
Dexn, because I guess both players have lost their heals technically, but it's pretty easy for Ozzy to just put the tent down if he needs to.
Yeah. I think against MGs, if he sees a second MG, Mortar HGs are really good currently against
Commander,
MGs.
ISC upgrade.
Yeah, exactly. Another reason why you really don't want to lose that 250. Silk Grand's already out, so really good macro here from Dexn. And looks like he's going to repair the 250 so he can try to dive. And Ozzy canceled his bazooka squad in favor of just getting the half-track out right away, which I think in general makes sense, but it does mean that he's more vulnerable to this dive from this Assault Grand, so I'm interested to see how far Dexn's willing to go here.
Oh, he will go far.
We must take it back.
We have some mines coming down in the middle.
Straight for that
And
30 cal.
here we go. Assault disembark. Here we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just have to click retreat at that point.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have AT,
You die.
there's no way you survive that. So good play there from Dexn. He's gonna pick that squad right back up and then pop him out again. There's no cooldown on this ability as it turns out, so he's just re-triggering it. Maybe if it expires fully, the cooldown.
I think if it's a
because it didn't,
Yeah, I think if it expires fully, it gets cooled down.
Forces are converging on a fuel point.
it's pretty funny.
But I'm not sure. This ability is like a mystery to me. Oh, he will get wipers on mine. No, oh, he was so lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I just looked and it does have no cooldown, so you
okay.
can just freely re-trigger it, which is nice.
Well, it's only possible with the 250. You can't embark on tanks while they are in combat.
Orders have been carried out.
True.
So might not be as bad. Dexn deciding to float 400 manpower, not getting anything. Did he upgrade? No upgrades yet, except for assault half tracks.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory
Yeah.
point.
So Ozzy building the medical station, maybe he doesn't know that. It's
He does
give
not
him-
know
he should
that
really
it's
just
bugged.
Park the Weasel.
Because in game number
Yeah.
1, he as Wehrmacht, he built
Point.
HQ heal and then med bunker.
Reporting in.
Oh, okay, he doesn't know.
He doesn't
confirm
know.
He doesn't know about the bug. Okay, I'm a little nervous for this Weasel. The Assault 250 is headed its way, and I think it's going to try to stay and cap the point. So, yeah, could be in some danger here. There is a bazooka squad on the way. And, oh, the one time, where's Dexn's luck, man? The one time phasing doesn't work is when he needs his 250 to be quick.
Battlefield clearing is currently not working, chat. Which means all med tents that usually would run around and collect dead models, like the USF field or the Wehrmacht bunker, do not work. The medics just are on strike.
Looks
Oh,
like it could be kind of bad for Ozzy. PJ's not really getting a good first volley off, though. Weasel does go down.
Weasel goes down. So half track is really low, but should make it away.
Yeah, Ozzy not turning his 30 cal. I guess I understand why. There is still units in the middle, but it does mean it's going to get flanked.
Not too shabby from Dexn. He is on the map again. And considering that he has less infantry, so nice retreat, Nate.
A weapon has been
Ooh.
recruited.
That was
Pick up there.
really well played there.
Sector lost. No contact.
Yeah, now it's Ozzy floating, waiting for the CPs for SSF, and it's going to cost him. He needed another MG, honestly. This is like, this infantry army is not enough. I think we saw that here. People asking on breaking the medics. I'm almost certain that there was that bug that allowed people to block capture of territory, and it's clear that in fixing that bug, whatever they did with model behavior also stopped the medics from moving.
But maybe that's a good change. I know it's heresy, but maybe it's a good thing.
I would actually say that's a pretty popular opinion. People are happy about medics not picking up casualties. I'm pretty ambivalent about it. I think, I mean, obviously it's bad because some people don't know.
Yeah.
It's and also I don't really think that the U.S. med tent is valued correctly. If I think you'd just have to remove the fuel costs from all the
Healed.
Although I don't know why the Brits have to pay fuel for their heals that don't give you casualty clearing. So.
Because the golden rule in Co is someone has to have the worst heal for no reason.
The worst heal, yeah.
HMG team deployed.
It is realistic, as Armin points out in chat. Hey, Red's here. This is what Dexn was waiting for. And there's one Zook and Ozzy went quad, which I kind of hate seeing with no MSC. I like the quad with the improved barrels or whatever it's called that gives the extra range and fire rate. But against stack, you need AT. So I don't really feel like one Zook squad is going to cut it here. And you have no snares, so Dexn knows he can just drive in.
And he gets it.
Yeah, pretty free there.
Has been destroyed.
I think Ozzy decided to throw the game.
Enemy movement.
And
Three point.
Dexn decided to nade him.
Whoa, wait.
What happened?
Why did he take no damage from that? Shouldn't he have been wrecked by his own nades?
I think it was bugged.
Defend our victory.
Because all the
Yeah,
nades
because the
landed
smoke
on
went
the
off, and that's
and all the nades
not on
landed
cooldown.
on the same spot. I think he wanted to throw them on the
Point is under
bazooka
enemy
squad.
control now.
I'm glad that we
So-
see all the bugs in one game.
That's so weird. Yeah, I didn't know about that bug. It looked like Tony Montana in chat saying that that's just a thing. They can't damage themselves. They should be able to. That should have been like a squad wipe, really.
Yeah.
We've lost the territory.
So who knows? I think that was him trying to throw the smoke and hitting the wrong button. That's something that I do all the
Enemy
time,
holds all
so
victory points.
I totally understand.
Deck sweepers also give more repair speed compared to other
Yeah,
sweepers.
yeah, +4 instead of +2.5 health per second. So pretty significant increase, I'd say.
Squad of SSF is awaiting
The
deployment.
SSF are finally here, so Ozligath has managed to hold on. Has he lost too much? The VPs are okay. He's definitely behind in map control and resources, but that may not matter if he can just survive to a stable mid game.
Well, no survival training or advanced logistics, so SSF will be costly. And with double 8 right on the
has resources.
field, it's not the cheap.
Yeah, this is again where you need AT half track with this build because it's pretty much, I would say, generally accepted that if your opponent has anti-infantry vehicles, you can't rely on handheld AT because you just bleed. You're never going to get the kill because you can't chase, right? You're not going to do any meaningful damage. They're just going to back off and repair, and you're paying manpower each time. And so you really need the ATF track to give like a reason for your opponent to worry. And instead, he's just going to drive into the base and kill the SSF.
All victory
I think
points
that's
under
game.
enemy control.
Yeah, he's got the assault grens in base throwing.
Oh boy!
God. Yeah, just enough damage now that he can wipe the bazooka squad probably, and that's gonna do it. Wow, so a quick and disappointing, too strong a word because this was exciting, but I was hoping to see this go to late, and I don't think it's going to.
Ooh.
But great play from Dexn here, really sensing that his opponent's build was such that he could do this, making the right call. Although I guess watching last game, maybe it's not that he did that as much as he just always goes in. And it just so happens that his opponent wasn't ready. So hard to say whether this was a calculated play or not, but in either case, it was the right call.
well played.
Lost.
He wiped the SSF, the most expensive squad that could be available for Dexn. Killed, not for Dexn, for Ozzy, and killed the half-track, so no AT there. And captured the whole map.
Command points available. Be advised. Air resupply operations are
Second
available.
Zook and then improved rockets coming out. I get this because I guess he just learned if I only have one bazooka, my half-track just gets dove. I hope he goes AT half-track next. But I'm a little worried with this upgrade that means he's just going to replace his SSF. And to me, that will be GG if he does that. Not that it's not already pretty close.
Research carried out.
Oh, you know, he is close to dropping the air resupply, actually. As Jibber points out. So that'll be a big difference maker. He can go... It's okay to not go AT half-track if he plans on dropping himself an AT gun.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he can defend the AT gun.
Our opponent.
Yeah, double Zook, you know, gives you... But it's true that the assault guns are going to be a problem. He'll have to really be smart about where he puts his 30 cal.
We have 300 points. Confirmed.
Of course, the assault grenadiers are already vet too, and the 250 is surviving.
Commander.
Yeah, man, they got a vehicle kill. That probably helped their vet. I think they picked up the Weasel. They're almost vet 3 already. Do they have low vet requirements? I'm not familiar with their game. But look at that. He's almost vet 3 now.
2,700 for vet 3.
It's kind of low, right?
Cut off from supply.
It's relatively low.
With it.
Yeah.
But they have a hard time vetting up. Otherwise. If you use them correctly as shock troops, you do a lot of damage or no damage. It's not like steady veterancy income with, like other
Being
units.
attacked. Enemy won't let up. We're down to 250 points.
Bike
Dexn
guys.
deciding didn't need the bike anymore.
But isn't it, if you lose the bike before minute 15, you will lose? Isn't that something like a golden rule for that, Kappa?
Oh, yeah. See, this is what I was talking about.
How greedy he is with his 8 run. He's one shot away from dying.
Yeah. But we can just see how bad it is to just have handheld AT in these kind of situations. It's just so costly. I don't really think there's any point in it for Ozzy trying to be on the map here. He's just wasting manpower. He needs to just sit in base, bank manpower until he can build more units.
It's easier said
But
than
it's hard. It's really hard to not go out onto the map, you know? It's like, that's the whole point of the game, is to go out and fight and cap, so it's pretty hard to just sit there.
Imperial victory, 250 dice.
Commandos has taken to the field. Krauts are securing our capture point.
And yeah, there's the SSF, so he's going to continue to bleed to these ARADs. Yeah, and now he's got, he spent some muni and he's got no muni income now, so it's going to be a long time before he can use air resupply operation.
How much is it? 200?
180.
180. The game will be over before he has to air before that.
Look at the KDA, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
We've lost the territory sector.
I don't think
pretty close
Ozzy
to the
can
P3.
afford the Shaffy. Taking up would cost a lot of manpower, and then the Shaffy, he will be dead before the first Shaffy hits the field. He needs the half-track now. He needs an AT half-track.
Yeah. I want to shout out Ozzy going directly for the top VP with the scout. That was a great call. It will slow the drain significantly. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I like seeing that. I see sometimes, you know, players come out of their base in a close game and cap some cutoff that they don't need, and so I'm very glad to see people learning that it's okay to go straight for the VPs.
Dex, meanwhile, wants to show off, is going for a Stuka. What?
So we can kill the base. Yeah, advanced logistics, pretty interesting choice at this stage of the game. Could have been a half-track.
We have a surplus of command points.
Oops.
I'm telling you, Ozzy's only staying in the game because it's Ace game.
Yeah, I mean, your opponent can always disconnect their mom can pull the internet cable out of the computer. There's always a chance, you know?
Ozzy's girlfriend is getting upset with him that he's playing video games all day and pulls the cable. This would be Dexn. Sorry. I'm not sure if Dexn
Stuka's
is
getting ready to
buried or
fire.
something like that.
Get them while they're hot. Support weapons on their way to you.
Yeah, there's the weapon drop. I played this build yesterday. It feels pretty good to be able to drop the AT gun. It's very expensive for what you get, but it does also accelerate your tier 4 pretty significantly
40
because it
fuel,
gives you
right?
40 fuel. Yeah, which is a lot. I mean, there's a reason it's so expensive. I actually don't think it's overcosted. I think it's just hard to put it in a lot of builds. But when you're playing SSF, you don't need the munitions for weapons upgrades. So
Yeah, but oftentimes you need the ammo for the skill planes or for the Stuka nearly destroyed something that laid out there, I think.
yeah, med tent almost gone. Oh no, the AT gun.
No, AT gun is still there.
Yeah, it's almost dead. Yeah, the 30 cal went away. It looks like.
And the mortar. Don't you get the MG and the mortar?
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
Only
Maybe you should. Maybe this should give you a mortar too. It only gives you an MG. MG AT gun and fuel crate.
Get the wounded out of there.
Ozzy will hate himself though. Why is there both an AT gun against the Stuka zu Fuß?
It'd be cool if it dropped you like a Browning or something. In addition, instead of a mortar. By the time this comes, the mortars comes too late.
Yeah.
So
Deploying and
some kind of
Same
weapon
with
would
the
be- Oh my
MG.
god, this poor SSF. Dexn winning actually without a battle group with Dak, so Dak OP confirmed. Didn't even need it.
And exactly, that's is happening what I was expecting. One AT gun against two
Commander,
ADRADs
our anti-tank defenses are failing.
without the snare platform.
There must be reinforcements.
Yeah, WC is very, very strong, but it is a lot more fragile than a rifle build because of the lack of snares. You're going to usually have less units on the field. They're going to be more specialized, right? So you have to play very careful. And I don't think you can float as much as he did against the ARAD because there's just this big window where you don't have enough AT. GG.
It was an interesting game to watch, but I was disappointed that it was such a stomp. I always love long game number 3s where it's back and forth. But still really, really
Yeah.
fun to watch the build order from Dexn.
Yeah, well played to Dexn. He had a really strong build there. I think that's a really good way to play Dak. And he executed well. He knew his timings. He knew exactly how to use the assault grens. They were very close to Vet 3 by the end of the game there.
Look at the KD from Ozzy.
Yeah. That is rough. I mean, there was a lot of time where he was just kind of walking out of base into the 8 rads and, just getting melted. No ability to get return kills. It was, he was fighting 8 rads anyway, so. But yeah, well played to Dexn, and
Well played.
I look forward to what he does. I hope we see more Dak from him in the subsequent games, because to me, that looked way better than the Wehrmacht. I thought his Dak looked great. So I hope we see more Dak from Dexn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. See you in a sec.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.